If you and your team are still manually managing reviews and testimonials after every job, sale, service, or client interaction, you're making your life harder, because the problem isn't usually getting good feedback. Rather, it's remembering to ask for the feedback and avoiding that awkward moment when you've asked for a review the third time this quarter. When review requests depend on memory, spreadsheets, and "I'll do it later," usually nothing happens. So in this video, I'll show you how to automate your review process using Airtable. Simple, clean, and actually practical. Hi there, I'm Alex Knowles from automationhelpers.com, where we help companies automate and streamline their process using industry-leading portals, apps, and integrations. And today we are building a practical Airtable workflow that helps automate customer reviews, testimonials, and content collection in one place. By the end of this video, you should have a clear understanding of how to use Airtable to build a system that requests reviews automatically, collects customer permissions properly, captures both written and video content, and organizes media assets in one single workflow. But even better, this system can be easily integrated with the rest of your operations, because a tool like Airtable isn't just useful for storing information, it becomes the operational layer that connects your business together. Your reviews, your CRM, your projects, your tasks, and your onboarding, all connected in one place. So what we're building here isn't just a review workflow, it's a repeatable system, one that automatically captures trust, content, permissions, and feedback, all while the customer interaction is still fresh. So rather than us immediately jumping into the automated parts of the system, let's really think about what this system needs. Because once that logic is clear, building it inside Airtable becomes much simpler. Now, at a high level, the workflow is straightforward. A service here gets delivered. And at that moment, the business has an opportunity to capture valuable customer feedback, especially while the interaction was recent, it's still fresh. And if the experience was good, the customer is far more likely to give you a good response and actually respond. Now, traditionally, this process is usually handled manually, but with our Airtable system, we can start turning that into a consistent operational workflow instead of relying on memory. Let's look at the structure behind our system. And this is important because if the data is messy, well, the automation becomes messy. So the structure, we need somewhere to track the customer, somewhere to track the service that was delivered, of course, somewhere to track the actual review or testimonial, and somewhere to store permissions and media assets. Think MSAs, documents that are signed. So that's the foundation. And the reason we separate these things instead of dumping everything into one giant spreadsheet is because each part of the workflow serves a different purpose. But importantly, the information is linked. And that's the power of Airtable's relational databases. The customer connects to the service connects to the testimonial, and the testimonial connects to permissions. So over here, we have a service that's been completed. Maybe it's a consulting session, a website build, a detailing service. It doesn't really matter. The flow will still be the same. The service is completed, which then triggers a bunch of internal work. Usually, this is where someone on the team has to remember what to do next. Did we send the review request? Did the customer respond? Did we collect permissions? Did anyone save the testimonial? Can marketing use this publicly? And once your business starts to scale, starts to grow, well, that process becomes completely unmanageable. So here, that service gets marked as complete. Airtable recognizes the status change, then the system can start checking conditions behind the scenes. This is also incredibly important because we need to know, has this customer already been contacted recently? Are they eligible for a review request? And was this service successfully completed? And this is where this system starts becoming the useful operation. Because if we jump into automations, we'll be able to see what's happening. The correct conditions are met first. Then the customer receives a simple follow-up request. And those conditions are what we just mentioned. Then the request that we send, we're going to keep that personal because we can use the information that we already have of our customer within the email body itself, that is, as we can see here. We're piping in the fields from our client info, from the service info. And we can also include a review form, which is directly tied to, if we jump out, our reviews table. Now, next is where the workflow becomes much more than just a review and request system. Yes, we can send an email request automatically, but we're also deciding where the feedback will live, what permissions are required, and what content we are collecting and distributing, but also how that all flows back into the system itself. So for our example, let's say that the email request you sent out, well, that includes a Google Meet or a Zoom link. Immediately, you're enhancing the content you can capture because you're not just grabbing a short written review, you're having a conversation. And let's say that you use an AI meeting note taker to capture and record that conversation. Fireflies, Fellow AI, Gemini, there's heaps out there. I've actually got a video on the top tools. Check that out in the link below. But let's say that you've got that. Well, we can actually use the transcript, the content, the summary of that call, and pipe it straight back into Airtable. And this is where the system is thinking and becoming really powerful. Now, alongside that, we also need to think about permissions and legal usage properly, because if you're collecting reviews, testimonials, video recordings, one-on-ones, well, you need to think about how you can use that legally. So part of the workflow should also include sending updated documentation or agreements. And this matters a lot more than people realize or are willing to admit, because most businesses are collecting customer content first and then requesting approvals later. And later on, nobody knows what was approved for you. So linking an agreement and actually attaching it in an initial request is so important. Trust me, save so much back and forth. Don't find yourself asking a client if you can use the review on your website in 3 months or 6 months' time. Get it all done from day dot. If you want to watch how to generate custom documents from your Airtable data, think contracts, invoices, I've got videos that I've left below, or check out this video here. Now, obviously, not every customer is going to leave a testimonial. Not every workflow will be perfect immediately, and you'll probably refine this system over time. But having a structured process puts your business far ahead of relying on memory and scattered follow-ups. And once all of this starts to flow back into Airtable, you can then use that information. For example, a really positive testimonial with a high rating could automatically notify the marketing team, or a strong video clip could be tagged for social media content, and a successful project could be moved into a case study pipeline. Now, suddenly the review process isn't isolated anymore. It's connected to marketing, sales, customer success, content creation, and even future business development. Most companies collect reviews passively, but operationally mature businesses, well, they treat customer proof like reusable business infrastructure. And with the power of a relational database using Airtable, you can build out a review system and Airtable base that connects to your CRM, your project tracker, your operations. So you don't have to start from scratch. Your review system works around what you already have in place. If you or your team are looking to get your system streamlined and automated, well, don't hesitate to reach out to us at Automation Helpers. I've left a link in the description of this video where you can get a free 30-minute consultation with one of our experts today.